against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. From the stretch, Max Kepler is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And the pitch on 2-1. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 1 for 9. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 high in the air out to center field. On will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays. So here's Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Bellinger, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy. Opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in for the Jays, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a bunt attempt here. Sano is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready now, Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. This is in the air to right. Kepler's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair as they hang on to their 5. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Chu is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Striding into the box, Luis Arraez. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're still down 5-3. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
So 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, TJ on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
The count now at 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Fernando Romero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Fernando Romero.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. On, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, as it is now 7-3.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, #1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. A ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Romero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hot shot down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A runner at second, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at ball one. A runner on first with two away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Garver rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they now trail by only two.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has two outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Twins 5. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Lays off 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Javier Baez. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His first homer so far in the series as they open up an 8-5 lead. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Manny, but you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line hard, but foul.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he pops it up, back behind second base. Arias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Jays lead it 8-5. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the veteran DH, Daniel Murphy. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Mark Melanson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Byron Buxton now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Melanson, the former San Francisco Giant, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in safely at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Ramirez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Digging in now, Mitch Garver. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roll. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Another 2-2 offering, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 9. Chris Russin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Too low, 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Stepping into the box, TJ Hahn. He singled his last time up. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Ji-Man Choi. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. Bellinger looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Byron Buxton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Shin-Soo Choo. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Right side and right into the shift. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he pops it up. Polanco onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead. The call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble. Here now is Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. So striding in, Jose Altuve. He was a ground out victim last time up. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will come on now as the pinch hitter. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias. Sun Hwan Oh comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now in the box, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Mitch Garver. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And a ball 1-0. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Tied up following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Ramirez. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Duffy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
12-11 final in this ball game. Toronto jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Sun Hwan Oh takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight.